All right, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Marv Zahn and Mike Molyneux. Okay, some weird news today. Some weird tidbits came out of Tom Brady's weekly WEEI interview with the Greg Hill Show. So, usually when Tom Brady discusses retirement, people are asking him all the time, are you going to retire after this year? When do you plan on retiring? Blah, blah, blah. Almost every single time when he's asked, he says 45 years old. I am going to be here till 45 years old. That's the game plan. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm driven to do. But it got a little interesting when he made his appearance on the Greg Hill Show. This is the quote when he was asked about the retirement speculation that was really brought up by Adam Schefter on Monday Night Football, which, mind you, Adam Schefter is tuned into a lot of things around the NFL. He's got people involved with every single team. He knows what's going on. In his speculation on Monday night before the game, I found very interesting because he seemed like he knew something. He seemed like he knew something. So this is what Brady's response was to that question about the retirement speculation on the Greg Hill show. That is the great part for me. I don't know. I think that has been a unique situation that I have been in because I think when you commit to a team for a certain amount of years, you kind of feel like there is the responsibility to always fulfill the contract. For me, it's been good because I am just taking it day by day and I am enjoying what I have. I don't know what the future holds, and the great part is for me, football is at this point all borrowed time. I never expected to play 20 years, and I am playing on a great team, and it's just been an incredible 20 years of my life. To play for Mr. Kraft and Jonathan and the Kraft family, and for Coach Belichick, and to have so much success is a dream come true. So, very interesting response there for Tom Brady. Guys, I mean, what do you think is. Do you guys think Tom might be leaning towards a retirement after this season? What do you guys take away from those comments? Mike, we'll start off with you.
I no longer concern myself with anything past the current season when it comes to Tom Brady. I just don't want to put that stress
How how deep
on
of you?
my life. There's no point in me. I'm like Brady. I'm focused on right now, and right now the Patriots of 2019 are having a hell of a season. Hopefully they make a deep run. It's looking like possibly another Super Bowl appearance. After that, once February 3rd or 4th or whenever the Super Bowl is this year, uh, um, after that, then I'll worry about things post this current season. It's gonna be a cycle, Brady, and it's almost getting close to kind of Brett Favre-ish. Not saying that he's retiring and coming back, but the fact that there's this conversation of, well, is he going to be done, or is he going to stick around, or is he going to be sticking around, or is he done? Like, I don't want to go back and forth. Brady's going to get asked this constantly over and over again. Is he playing to 45, or is this year it? What's your take? He's going to get asked constantly, and I feel like his answers have kind of flip flopped himself a little bit. One time in an interview, he'll say something similar to that he said on the WEEI show about, well, I'm just taking it a day at a time. We'll see how I wake up. And in his other interviews, he'll say, well, I've said I want to play to 45. That's the goal. I'm kind of close to getting kind of sick of that. So I'm just going to stay in the present and just say, let's see how 2019 goes. Then we'll revisit this Tom Brady conversation. Because, in all honesty, he has nothing left to prove as an NFL player. He has nothing left to prove. But if he's going to continue to play, let's see where it goes from there.
I think this is the third topic that Mike's been like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm sick of this topic. Get rid of it. I'm pretty sure we've talked about Josh Gordon when you've been done with it. Stephen Gostkowski. I thought you were going to run your head through the laptop. All right, the football season is back. We are now in the middle of the season, and now you can get into the game with our exclusive sports betting partners, betonline.ag. Sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit and make your bets on your favorite professional or college team. Every spread, every total, every winner or loser, straight bet, parlay, or tease your way through the entire season. Is Patty Mahomes going to throw for 56 touchdowns? Can the Pats go undefeated? Still on the table. Bet on all of this with the fastest odds, updates, and payouts with our new sportsbook partners, betonline.ag. Head over to betonline.ag or use your mobile device to join today and use promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus. Get into all the action today with betonline.ag, your online sports book experts. All right, Marv, what do you think? What do you take away from those comments? Is Brady kind of hinting that retirement after this season is becoming more and more of a possibility.
We have to understand one thing. Brady doesn't have a contract after this year. So what
And that's big. First time.
everything Brady's saying is calculated. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't go onto these radio shows and just starts talking, rambling on for nothing. He knows what questions are going to be asked. Everything is calculated. Brady is playing chess right now. Even the whole moving thing, what Adam Schefter said was not breaking news. We talked about it on this show months ago, back in
That's true.
August.
That's true.
Like it's not nothing Adam Schefter said was, oh my God, Brady just moved to his house. Let's all calm down. Brady needs to have a contract next year. Brady still wants to play till 45. So he needs to put pressure on the Kraft family, Bill Belichick and whatnot, and say, hey, if I retire, you guys have nothing. I don't care what this defense is doing. You're not winning with Jarrett Stidham. It's just not happening. So Brady's, he's putting little feelers out there just to, spark up interest. Oh, is Brady going to retire? Oh, could Brady possibly, play for another team? Because at the end of this year, Brady's a free agent. And he wants to put all the pressure on the Patriots to, re-sign him for at least another 2 or 3 years. I think that's all he's doing. He's just playing chess right now. It's nothing for anyone to go crazy about. Brady's not going anywhere.
But I mean, with the contract thing, I don't think the Patriots are going to want to do that. I think, I don't look, we don't know. I don't know if the Patriots drafted Jarrett Stidham to succeed Tom Brady. What was he, a 4th-round draft pick, right?
Right.
I don't think the game plan there is to bring in Jarrett Stidham and make him the quarterback. But although it could be, I don't know if Tom Brady's playing that leverage game. I've been back and forth with that all day because I mean, Marv, yeah, you're right. He could be playing that. Look, you guys, if I leave, you're not going to have a quarterback. Jarrett Stidham. Did he throw a pass on Monday? I don't think he
throw
did.
one. He didn't throw.
Yeah,
No.
so he's still 0 for 1 with a pick 6. So I mean, like Brady could be saying, if I don't come back, you're going to be stuck with Jarrett Stidham. Who knows how he's going to look next year, but you're going to be stuck with that guy, huge unknown. Or I feel like if it was a leverage play, though, he could be playing a little better by saying, like, I could be playing next year. I don't know if it's going to be for the Patriots because I don't think the Patriots are going to want to see him go elsewhere. But then with that speculation, with that kind of leverage, Brady's not going to go anywhere. Can we that's a conversation I don't want to have. I don't think Brady's going to go anywhere else. If he leaves New England, he's retired.
I think Brady's been around New England, Boston, whatever, long enough to know that if he were to ever step foot in another uniform, he'd still have the respect of the, Patriots Nation, Boston sports fans. But there's going to be that one, it's going to be a blemish on the fact that, oh, you had a great year.
Yeah.
You had the choice to either ride off into the sunset as a Patriots for life, but you donned another uniform for another team. People would, it'd be in a lot of people's, in the back of people's mind. I just personally believe so.
Yeah, and I think he likes the fact that it's unique for him because him and among the greats, I mean, Joe Montana played for a different team. Brett Favre played for a different team. Peyton Manning played for a different team. I think Brady likes the fact that he could play his entire career, have an absolutely legendary career with one team. And I don't think he would ever play for anybody else. I don't think he wants to play for anybody else because then again, he's going to be another year older into his 40s. He's not going to want to try to install his offense with another team who may not be able to run it as well. But just going back to that comment, the one big thing that makes me question whether or not he might be retiring after this season is how he talks about specifically, I think when you commit to a team for a certain amount of years, you kind of feel like there is the responsibility to always fulfill that contract. By saying that, you're right. Everything he does is calculated. And by saying that, that gives him this out. Marv, you mentioned the contract. He's in a walk year for the first time ever. He finishes out technically his contract. He fulfilled the philosophy that he's instilling right there. So he doesn't have to feel like an a-hole if he leaves. He's setting himself up to look like the good guy. Okay, I'm leaving. I finished out the contract. I'm not screwing you guys over. This is just it. I'm not leaving you guys on a contract that I said maybe 2 years. No, I am done after this year. Another big thing with this, though, Super Bowl. If he wins Super Bowl number 7 this year, I think he's definitely done. Frankly, I think he's done anyway.
I don't think the Super Bowl win or loss or
Mhm.
anything like that has any
But that'll put him
decision.
on top of everybody. Number
It,
7,
it
that
puts him,
he'll have
yeah,
more
it puts
rings
him
than
on
than
top.
any team.
But Brady just wants to play. Brady wants to play, and I don't think he's going to retire whether he loses or wins number 7. And another thing is, I don't see Brady going to another team. I don't see him trying to learn another system. And if he fails, if Brady would fail, that would kill him. If he would
Yes,
fail in another
if
system,
he
because
went
then
somewhere else.
what are we going to be talking
Yeah,
about? Oh, it was Bill Belichick. It was Bill
exactly.
Belichick who made, and you don't want to even risk that for your legacy or anything like that.
No, because it could help it if he did really well somewhere else, but it could really, if he doesn't and if he struggles, I don't care if he's 55 and loses an arm. People are still going to say, okay, it was Bill Belichick.
Yep.